Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and my name is Aashar Wahla. And in this video, we are going to have a look at this UI. So in front of us, we have a simple Flutter project which is built on the start. So just let's check by removing the comment, and just we have removed all of the comments and saving it. No changes made as expected. And the first of all, what we are going to do, not necessary, but I am just going to remove the check banner, this one check banner, by simply placing a line over here and just saving it, and it's removed. So the next thing is we have to create the screen as a dynamic. So the first thing will be to have a variable for the double height and width, and just remove the increment counter. We will not be using it, and just completely delete this. So and return a scaffold, and if we just save it, this is empty as expected, and we also don't need this variable, so deleting it too. So the screen is empty. So in the build method, first of all, we will be getting the size of the screen, which includes the height and width, and this is where we are using this variables height and width. So in the build method, we will have this variable and we will assign them the values respectively, and the media query is used to get the size of the screen. So this complete screen from here to here, and from this point to this point, the width and height. So let's move to the scaffold. So we will be using the stack. So just going to the body and just creating a stack widget in here, and within the stack we will have a column. So as we are going to place two blocks, one over here and the other down below, so it should be a column, and it should be a column. And within the column, what we will do is we will have two containers. Sorry. And just giving them their respective properties. With respect to height, it will be height into 0.5. So it will be the complete height divided by half, and it will be the half size of the screen. And in the decoration, we will do the box decoration, and colors dot black. So first part will be black, and if we save it, this is what we got. So the next part will be adding a white container below. So just going to do that. So we can just simply copy and paste the container we have used above, and by doing that, just changing the color to white and save. So there is not any particular change. So what we are going to do right now is just have some border radius to this. So we'll have border radius dot only, and it will be only applied to the bottom right corner. So and we will apply the radius dot circular of 50. So it's done from the side. So the next thing we are just going to do is within this down to container which we are using below, what we have to do is also make this container border radius from the left, and which will show the black color as you guys could see in the introduction video. So for that we will have to wrap this container into another container. So this container will be wrapped within another container, and for that we will be using these properties but without the border radius part. And if we save it, no changes visible right here, but one we will apply border radius to this one. And it will be on the, I think so, top left, and it will be border radius dot circular of 50. There seems to be some error. What is? So radius dot circular, and if we save it, it seems like this. So why we have used the stack over here? So we have used stack that we want to place one widget over another. So we have just collapsing this column widget because we don't need this anymore, and saving it again for the indentation, so it's the same. And now we are going to place the other widget, which is an emoji. And if I go to container, and within this container we will have the child image, and I will just choose asset image. I have already downloaded this as assets / link icon.png. So I'm just going to save it. So there's some just fixing there, and here it is. As you guys see, it's pretty large. So for that we're just going to give some height and width to the image container. So height will be height into 0.4, so 40% of the height, and width will be same, so we will also assign the 0.4. So if we save it right now, so sorry, height width will be pretty, so let's go with the width one and Control S. So when we are using column, the second widget will always be placed on the bottom left side of the app. So what we're just going to do, we have to place it in the center. So for this purpose we will be using the widget called positioned, and stack and position widget work really good together. So within that I will be placing some changes, and if I just we will use this from there. So I want from the left it will be, as we have width into 0.3, and if I save it right now, it will be centered in the here. So how I calculated this, let's see. So the total width is width as we have assigned it in here. Okay. So what happens next, that 0.4 is for the image and remaining is 0.6. So for as so remaining 0.6, and we want to just apply margins of 0.3 on the both side. So 0.6 divided by 2 is equals to 0.3. So we will apply margin 1, and the same is the case with the height. So how are we going to calculate the height? So and it's a top. So let's say we're going to give it a height of 0.5, and we have to minus the, let's give it as width into 0.4 is a complete height, so we will go with the division by 2, which will be 2. And if we save it, it is in exactly center. And that is pretty much it for this tutorial. And if you want more tutorial like this, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will try my best to bring that to you in the near future. So if you are not already subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing, and we will